Good day, this is Arnon from ESHelp, a division of I'm a Contractor. Welcome to part 3 of demo number 1, the Sales CRM walkthrough. Firstly, we will follow the lead from when it is generated through the website from a mock profile with its different processing stages, so as to not disrupt your data. The CRM video that you have viewed previously has already explained the benefits of the Customer Relationship Management portal. Let's see this in action now, shall we? Well, what does one ultimately do with a CRM? When we talk about CRM, the contractor or supplier would typically be dealing with their clients or consumers. How does this work, you ask? Well, to understand this, we need to go back to the I'm Your Contractor front-facing website to the Contact the Service Provider button. Let's track this process from the point the lead is generated through the website and at the different processing stages. There is the functionality for you or your sales team to manually create leads as well. For the purpose of this demonstration, we will complete the form and submit it as if we are the prospective client. This form will be evolving and refined so that in future it will be responsive to the inputs the client provides, prompting them for more information based on the selections they have already made. Email address, name and surname, contact number, and then a question. Excellent. Tick the quotation box and submit. Awesome, the information request was submitted. To find this lead, we need to go to the workspace, otherwise referred to as the back end, and select the Sales CRM portal. Five workbenches have become available by clicking on the Sales CRM portal. We will click on Inquiries, and 5 workbooks will now present themselves. We will click on Request Received. All new leads are listed here in chronological order. If you'd like to change the order of the listings, simply click on the columns heading. To view the lead, we can hold the cursor over the downward arrow and select Edit the Instance Detail, or by double-clicking on the inquiry's content. The Instance Request Received workbook is created when we receive a new lead from a prospective client or if we manually create it. Let's go through the lead and progression steps together now. In the main sheet, the inquiry information is displayed, showing us the message that the prospective client has sent to us. Here we find further details and the origination of the prospective client. In the response form, we are able to insert our response. We can indicate whether a follow-up is necessary, assign the lead to a group such as the sales group instead of a single member of our staff, indicate whether a quotation is needed if it has not already been activated, and now we can decide where to go with this lead. The options for progressions are listed below. For this demonstration, we will select subcontracting. This lead has now been progressed to quotations in progress. We have assigned the lead to a lead custodian or to a group, and it has been removed from the requests received instance. We need to go to quotation in progress to access this lead. I will be selecting a different duplicate lead as this lead is already fully progressed. The inquiry form has been archived, as we can see at the top to the left of subcontracting project. These forms will open on the exact form that you are currently working on, another feature added for convenience. So now we need to gather some more information in order to create this quotation. The main and detail sheet duplicate for each form for convenience. This is because the inquiry form has closed and the only form we are currently working on will be active. We will use this information that is provided to us, including the contact details, to make contact with the prospective client. Requirements. We will have a conversation either in person or telephonic to further understand what the requirements are for the job. We will use this sheet to capture this information. Now that we know what the requirements are, we need to start with some planning. Project breakdown. The first thing that we need to do is to create the work breakdown structure, which will tell us all the various actions that we are needing to perform. This sheet captures the work, labor, or actions that we will be doing, but don't worry, it is not necessary for us to capture all of this information ourselves, as we have repositories on the right hand side of the screen that provide templates for us to utilize. We can simply click on the All box and take all of these over, or select the ones we wish to pull into the work breakdown. The same with production and assemblies. We need to capture all of the items that we require to complete the project in this breakdown, which will result in our bill of quantity. There are standard templates of various product and bill of quantity sheets available in the repository, depending on what type of project it is. The next thing we want to do is the plant and equipment breakdown, which indicates what plant, equipment, or tools we require for the job. Costing. Now that we know what the labor, products, and equipment we require to complete the project, we need to go ahead and work out the costing. So this is where we do the costing for the labor, for all the materials and hardware requirements, and for the plant, tool, and equipment requirements. Having done all of that preparation, we can now create a proposal or a quotation. Main and details. We can compose the various elements of our proposal and decide what we would like to keep or remove from it. Publishing. The last thing we need to do is to open the proposal to check that it views correctly and send it off to the prospective client to review. They have the ability to either accept or decline the proposal in the link, much the same as the electronic brochure that was sent through to you after your initial engagement. Alright, so getting you set up properly is going to take some work from both of us. Once we have taken the procurement portal walkthrough, we can further discuss what is necessary for you to complete the setup to use both portals.